Hello there, ladies and gents, people of YouTube. We are here with part 3 of this build, and I just want to start out by talking shortly about me documenting this. I have built many bikes, but I am not used to recording it and talking about it, so if I have a shot that's messed up, or it's shaky, or whatever, I'm sorry. I'm learning, and hopefully it gets better. Hopefully I start explaining things better. I'm still trying to figure that out. And like right now my neighbor's mowing the yard, so you might be able to hear that. Sorry about that. But yeah, so here we are. This is the third part, and today we're actually going to do a little custom fabrication, small, nothing major. Just want to work on the side covers today. And as you can see, those are the fuses there. You need to figure out something to cover that up. And if you walk around the other side, I feel like we need to put something there too. On this bike, I could hide the battery. Not really a whole lot of room. I usually do hide the battery, but kind of wanted to go with side covers on this one. Something different. I think it'll look cool. And I also want to talk about parts for a bike like this. Now, I feel like a bike like this, you need to kind of let things happen naturally, organically. I like to use things I have on hand because I feel like it makes it look that much better, comes out better, and plus you don't have to buy parts. So like this tank, for example, I didn't plan on using this tank. I had it from a Suzuki that I had to get rid of because the motor was blown. So I took the tank off of it and I made it fit on here and it looked cool. So I went with it. So that's how I came about this tank. The handlebars, same thing. It was the same bike. I ended up cutting it up, so I had it. So I made clip-ons out of it. The headlight on this was completely rusted out, so I needed a headlight. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll figure something out, unique and crazy, and go with it. So that's how I ended up with this copper headlight. Just kind of just slowly comes together. And then once I had the copper headlight, then I started thinking, well, maybe I can make some copper velocity stacks, match it up. So yeah, I feel like if you can force yourself to think outside of the box and use parts that you have laying around, it ends up turning pretty cool. You just gotta think about it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does, and go with it. And making yourself use parts you have on hand really makes you think outside the box, and makes you do some different stuff. So that brings me into what I'm going to be doing for the side covers. Now these are some parts I had laying around. This, I believe, went to a lawnmower, like an air filter for a lawnmower. And I started looking at it, and I was like, that might be kind of cool as a side cover. So what I decided to do is put that right there. And I think that'll look pretty cool. I'm just going to use some flat bar stock I had laying around from some other projects, and it's basically just going to go right here from there to there. And I'm going to mount this onto that, and I think it'll turn out pretty cool. Now, to cover up those fuses, I started thinking, and it's going to be hard to find something that sits flat on it because they kind of stick out far. So I decided to use this bag I had from a Harley that I had turned into a cafe racer. It was actually on the front of the Harley. And so what I'm thinking is I'll put that there, and that way you'll still be able to lift it up to get to the fuses, because it'll just be hanging right there. And I think it's going to look pretty good, you know. So a couple parts that I just had here, I'm going to put them on there, see how it looks. If I don't like it, I'll take it off, but I think it's going to turn out alright. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get to work and start putting these parts on here.
A minute to myself, so I drift away. You will never get to me. What can be done, I'll do myself. So I slip away. What's around, what's fall? What's losing control? What's around, what's fall? No one about to break. What's around, what's fall? What's losing control? What's around, what's fall? No one about to break. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Face the fear in front of me, I see the image of myself. So I drift away. My blood runs deep, betrayed for me. A soldier's heart repairs himself. So I slip away. What's around, what's fall? What's losing control? What's around, what's fall? No one about to break. What's around, what's fall? What's losing it all? What's around, what's fall? No one about to break. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Watch you rise, watch you fall. Watch you losing control. Watch you rise, watch you fall. Now I'm about to break. Ripping me into pieces. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, ripping me into pieces.
pretty much wraps this one up for doing the side covers. I've got both of them on, and I just wanted to show you guys, you know, the bike sitting outside with both of them on. So yeah. Oh, by the way, this valve's getting replaced with a metal one, either brass or copper. That's just temporary till I can get it running. But anyway, so yeah, that's on there. Still get to the fuses easily. Bam. And then this is on there, as you can see, and can still get to the rear brake fluid easily on that. So yeah, that pretty much wraps this one up. Stay tuned, because I'm probably gonna end up doing baffles on this exhaust here pretty soon, so look out for that one coming. I've had a request on that, and so that pretty much made up my mind. I'm gonna put baffles in it, and I'll show y'all how I do that. So yeah, hit like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, what you want to see. Until the next one, see you later.